Hey, how y'all doing? It's Josh from KeepItTechie, and today I want to do a video on the Linux touch command. Now, the Linux touch command is used to modify access and modification timestamps of files, but it's most of the time it's used to actually create a bunch of empty files very quickly. So it's a standard program within Linux operating system. So after your operating system has been installed, this program is included. And in this video, I wanted to cover, a couple of practical examples of showing you guys how to use the Linux touch command. But before we head over and get to the examples, I want to show you guys the options. So I have a virtual machine running. It's Linux Mint 18. So just want to show you on that. Let's open up a terminal and let's make this thing, let's make it full screen or full width. Let's zoom in a couple times. Zoom in. Actually, I want to make this thing full. So there we go. So first thing I want to go is to the main page of the program. And most Linux programs that are built into the operating system, a lot of them don't have man pages. Like for instance, I'm not sure if the ls command has a man page, but some programs that are built in don't have man pages. But good thing this one does. It's touch command, so it'll show you the many options of it. So a few of the options that I want to cover is the -A, which changes the access time, -C, which will avoid creating new files. So it will only look for a file with that name, whatever name that you specify, and change the modification stamp. And you can use it in corporation with other options like the -T command. So what else? The -M command, which changes the modification time. And like I said, this is the -T, which is the timestamp. Changes that. And that's pretty much what I'm gonna cover. So I just want to show you the options. You can go through and look at it, data string or date string, how to use it, how to type it in correctly, who wrote it, and just how to report bugs and copyright information and all that. So that's the man page for touch. So let's quit this man page and let's start the practical examples. So first thing I want to do is create a folder that I want to play around with. So make directory. I'm gonna go into my desktop. I'm in my documents folder and create a folder called test. So if we go cd documents, and I'll ls that, so you can see that I created that folder using the make directory command. So let's go into it. So cd test, and I'll run the ls command, and that ls command is basically listing information within that directory, what files and folders are in that directory. So ls, that folder, and that'll let you know if it doesn't bring back anything. It'll let you know that that folder is empty. It even pulls hidden files. So I'll do a video on the ls command as well, so later. But so first thing I want to do is show you how to basically create a file. So touch, and then I'll create a file named test 1.txt. So there we go, touch. So let's go ls and let's do -L on the options for ls, and this will list all the information of that file, and it will show you the access time or the modification file, time for date and time for that file. And that's what it uses. That's what the ls command uses when listing files. It looks for the timestamp. So that's the timestamp, and it also shows the owner and the person that created it, and also the security on it. So the next thing I want to show you guys is how to create multiple files. So type in touch test2.txt, test3.txt, and test4.txt. So let's press enter, and then let's ls that, and there you go. There are all the files that we created. So next option I want to show you guys is changing the actual access file, the access time, which is the -a option for this. So let's type touch, and I want to change the test1 file. So touch -a test. Let's do 1 and press enter, and then let's run an ls-l just to show you that it won't change the timestamp for the file, but it changed the access timestamp. And the way to see that is to use by using the stat command. So let's clear this so it's not confusing. That way you see. So let's type stat, and then we want to look at the stat for test 1. Press enter. Alright, cool. And as you can see, it changed the access file, the access time, to 11:23, even though this is when it was created or last modified, but the last access for the file was 11:23. So, and just to show you the difference, I'm gonna do the ls-l so you can see that the timestamp is still the same, which is the same as the modification time. That's the timestamp. Okay, so next option I want to show you guys is the -c command, and I want to explain this so you can understand. So if we type touch, I can't type today, touch -c, and let's try test5.txt just to show you how it works. Press enter, and then let's go ls-l again, and as you can see, it didn't create that file. So what the -c does is it updates the timestamp of a file that's there. If it's not there, it won't create it. So that's what that option is for. So if I go in and run this same command against test4, and press enter, and then ls-l, press enter, as you can see, timestamp has changed. And let's look at more detail by going into the stat command. So stat test4, let's look at it. So as you can see, all the times have changed. So 11:25, the access time, the modification time, and the change time have all been updated by using the -c command, or the -c command. I apologize. That will it'll basically looks at like it's creating a new file and updating the timestamps. But if the file is not there, it won't do anything. So that's a good option as well to understand. So the next thing I want to show you guys is how to change the modification time by itself. The modification time can be changed by using the -m option. So let's clear this out so we can go in and show you that. So let's go touch. Oh man, I can't type today. Touch -m, and then let's look at test 3. So we'll run that command. Now let's stat. First, let me ls-l just to show you that the time has been updated on the timestamp. Now let's go to the stats so we can see specifically what was changed. So basically what was changed was the modification time and the change time. So anytime it's modified, the change time will update as well. But this is what we were going after, just changing that modification time without changing the access time. So that's a good option to learn too. So the next thing I want to show you guys is the -T option, which explicitly sets the access and modification time. You can explicitly set the time using the -T and the -T option along with the touch command. So the way it works is you type touch -C, which will avoid creating new files, -T, which allows us to set a custom time for it. So the way you want to type this in is, if it's the same year, you don't have to type in the year. So let's type 12 for December, or actually let's type 10 for October, and then let's just set a date, so 10/20, and then you put in the time, and you have to put it in the 24-hour format, like military time. So let's go 16:45, and then you want to set the time. You want to set the actual file. So test 2, let's mess with test 2 and press enter. So now if we stat test 2, we can see that it changed the access and modification time to 2017, 10, and 20. And then it also set the time to 16:45. So that's how you do that. Now if it's a different year, you want to type in the year before it. So if it was 2016, so you want to type 2016 into it and press enter, and that will change it to that year. So let's look at that. So it's 2016 now. Same date, same time, but different year. So that's how you use that. Okay, so let me clear this out. I want to show you guys another command. It's or another option. It's the -or option. I didn't talk about it that much at the beginning, but the -or option will take the time of one file and change the file that you specify to the same timestamp and access time of that file. So if we go touch -or, and let's take test 1.text, and we want to change test 2 to that time and date, and we press enter, and it'll change that time. So if we look at test 2, if you remember what I changed it to, I changed it to like 2016 or something like that before. If we go stat test 2, press enter, as you can see, it should be the same time as test 1. So if we look at both of them, let's go ls-l, press enter. As you can see, it's changed. Everything is basically the same as test 1. So we took the timestamps and access times and all that stuff, and moved it over to test 2. Just use that same time to update it. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to show you guys is the -t command. That's basically the last command I want to show you guys, and that's how you create a file using the specified time, which we kind of used above, but I just want to show you a little bit more on how to specify it all the way down. So we can go touch -t. We can do 2016, and then let's use 1031, and then we wanted to set the hours, so let's go 1200, 32, and then you can specify it all the way down to seconds. So we could do dot 22 seconds. So, and then we want to specify that file, so test 2. We can do 2 again. Press enter, and then now let's stat test 2, so we can see it all the way down to the seconds. Press enter, and there we go. So as you can see, it changed it all the way down to the seconds. 2016, and also on the modification time. So that's pretty much it on the touch command. I really like this command. I just mainly use it to create files on the fly when I need them, but it's pretty beneficial when changing access times and all that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please let me know if you have any questions. You can leave them down in the comments section, and please like, share, subscribe to Keep It Techie, and I'll keep the videos coming.